Shout out to the PWR show, Damian Nelson, Dave Hero, Linda K. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all.
Yep.
Can't wait till we party with y'all again, man.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna get into some of the current WWE happenings and goings on right now. So we gotta talk about Edge, winner of the Royal Rumble, man. So Edge has, he showed up on NXT,
right?
Showed up between Finn Balor and Pete Dunne. It was just like, yo, I ain't never had the NXT championship. What's up? He showed up on Raw. He showed up on SmackDown. My question for you: where do you think Edge, or which champion do you think Edge is gonna fight at WrestleMania?
It's Reigns, man. He's going after Roman.
There you go.
He's going after Roman. Because if they can't get Rock, they're going to go, okay, well, you're going after Roman, man. I'll say this. If Edge decides to go after the NXT championship, man, my respect for this man to go above and beyond, man.
Yep.
You want to talk about you're giving a rub in threefold. You're giving whoever is going to be the NXT champion the rub. Mm-hmm. You're giving that company just in general the rub. And I said 3, I meant 2. That's what I meant. I'm drinking. Him putting himself in a position to get somebody over, because that means he gets it. That means he understands, like, look, my neck was damn near fused. I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm going to try to get somebody else over. Let's do it this way and have an NXT championship match at WrestleMania. My respect will go through the roof of that dude, man. Well, I know he's going to be going after Roman. He's a spear versus spear.
Yeah, you got it. Right yourself.
They never had a match before. Yep. And Roman, with the level he's on right now, it's I wouldn't be wrong with either way he went, but he's probably going to go to SmackDown. He's probably going to do that.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like, I definitely think it's not going to be Drew, because like face versus face, right? Yep. But Finn Balor said this, and he made the analogy perfectly, right? He said that Raw and SmackDown are performing in front of big, like, if you're an actor, it's the 4th of July mega hit movie, right? But NXT is Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
NXT is Broadway, where you go out there, it's a different crowd every night. You go out there and really apply your craft, right? Even if Edge goes after Roman, I want to see him have an NXT match with Finn.
Yep.
Specifically with Finn. Title, no title.
Don't matter.
It don't matter, especially because I think that Edge deserves it.
Yep.
Edge deserves, because he's a rated R superstar. He's been in Edge and Christian. He's been the superstar.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He's been that cat to be the character, all that. Edge deserves 30 minutes to just go out there and wrestle.
Yep.
Just go out there and wrestle. Just go out there and take the crowd on a ride from start to finish. He deserves that.
Let me ask you this, though. Do you think health-wise he'll be okay doing that?
Yes.
That's the only thing I'm leaning him, going towards the other way. I mean, the story writes itself. I mean, his wife calls NXT, so what better way? I mean, and then that's an angle right there you can go with it, where Finn Balor loses his shit and tries to take him out. Like, and then, boy, I think I just booked this.
You just booked it.
Way
you just booked it.
Finn Balor back up to the main roster with this killer instinct.
Yep.
And to take out Edge after he beat him for the belt. Like, he just snapped. Like, he loses it.
Yep.
And tries to take him out.
Prince Devitt.
Right there. You never know. You never know. And that means who's Roman going after?
Man,
they're not doing Rock. I can't see them Rock. I don't think Rock got the time, man.
They're not doing Rock right now.
What? You know who I would love to see him rematch with right now? With the way he is right now?
I feel like I know who you're talking about.
Cena.
I was going to say that.
See him go after Cena right now.
I was going to say that.
Not 2-3 years ago. The Roman Reigns are right now going after Cena. I need the visual to see it on TV to show that. And I think Roman needs it too, because it'll cement that I'm the guy. I'm the next guy after you. You're done.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I listened to you. You said you're still here because I'm doing my job. I didn't do my job. Listen, motherfucker, I'm the head of the table now. I'm doing my job and I'm taking your ass out.
Yep.
Like the Roman from right now.
Yep.
Look at this, Cena. You want to talk about passing the torch? I don't know a better time right now, but to do that.
Yeah, Cena was my answer for Roman. I feel like Cena is my answer for Roman, period.
Yeah.
Roman, it should be Roman versus Cena. I don't care, 20,000 fans, whatever. We need Roman versus Cena at this WrestleMania.
The Roman of now.
The Roman of now versus John Cena.
To get the visual, like, okay, this, and he, I don't want to say squash, but it's not even close.
He needs to destroy Cena, man.
He needs to destroy Cena, and then Cena get on out of here.
Yeah,
then you got, I'm the guy that got his ass up out, or it's Brock, and he takes Brock out.
Ooh.
Like with Paul Heyman at his side.
Ooh.
Takes him out. Like you're done.
Ooh.
I'm the beast incarnate now.
Damn.
Either one. I'm the guy. Yeah, I had problems with you beating up, but not no more. Not no more. You done. Get your ass up out of here. And he talking like that during the match.
Ooh. Yeah. That would be dope. That would be dope for sure. But back to your question about could Cena do 30 minutes straight up wrestling match? And I'm gonna say this with Finn. Absolutely.
Edge doing 30 minutes with
Edge doing 30 minutes with Finn. Specifically because I know Finn would take care of him.
Yeah, he would.
You know what I'm saying? Finn will take care of him. Even though Pete Dunne in there, like a lot of these NXT cats that are veterans, you know what I'm saying? They're veterans for a reason. Mm-hmm. They come in there, they throw hard-hitting matches, they do all of their things, but they take care of cats. Dude, you know what I'm saying? Edge would be very well taken care of. Yeah,
that match with Pete Dunne and Finn Balor is that's gonna be some must watch. If you are a wrestling, I don't care if you just started watching wrestling or you've been watching like us for 30 years. I got a funny feeling this match is something you don't want to miss.
Yep.
I think this match is gonna be something special.
It's gonna be one of them joints where we see the young kids of today when they 15, 16, 17, 20.
Yeah.
It'll be like, yo, my favorite match, Pete Dunne versus Finn Balor.
I think it's good. I think special alert. I'm calling it. It's gonna be something special. You're gonna get your false finishes and shit, but I think they're gonna put psychology. I think it's gonna be psychology in the match. It's gonna be hard hitting. It's gonna be physical. It's gonna have everything. It's gonna be Taker Shine 25 WrestleMania. Ooh. That's what I'm calling it now. Yeah, I'm calling it. It's gonna be that type of. It's gonna be Bailey and Sasha Banks in NXT. That type of. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that. I'm calling it.
Yeah. So speaking of Sasha, we got to transition into the woman winner of the Royal Rumble, winner of the women's Royal Rumble match, Bianca Belair. Mm-hmm. Now they already kind of set up Bianca Belair versus Sasha. Bianca Belair was on Raw, whatever. Will WWE pull the trigger on Sasha versus Bianca?
I'm gonna say yes because they need to. I'm gonna say yes. They're gonna pull the trigger on her, and I'm gonna say yes. They're gonna crown her because WWE needs stars right now.
Yep.
And they have pushed this woman to the moon, and if they don't crown her, it doesn't help their cause. Yep. You need to do it.
Yep.
It's perfect. I don't know how long it'll last, but the way her journey has been, I don't see her losing right now.
Right.
I'll say this. All right. I'll say this. She's riding this wave right now of, I'm so happy to be here and, the super baby face. And it works. It works.
Right.
But at a certain point, it's going to be time to crank that up.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe go the other way. Listen, I like the heels now, man. I think as a fan, I've always liked the heels. Because, every show, movie, whatever you watch, you got a good guy. You know what the good guy's going to do. They're going to go through, they're going to start off high. They're going to get down. Something happened where they get kicked down. They're going to get their heat back. And they're going to get their hot tag, and they're going to come back and win the day.
Basic
That's
storytelling.
why two of my favorite movies of all time. Two of my favorite movies is fucking Training Day.
Yep.
Scarface, and the motherfucking Infinity War of Avengers, because
I was just about to say that.
Shit out there.
Yeah. I was
The
about to say that.
bad guy won.
Yep.
And right now, I think pro wrestling drastically needs the bad guy winning right now. And not just winning, I mean, pulling on some heartstrings to decisively winning. Like, that's why I said, like, Roman Reigns taking out Cena.
Yep.
Or like, that's why I missed the double turn. Like, they don't, oh man, we could go on and on. I'm gonna go on and on about this. That's why I like the Austin and Bret Hart match with the double turn.
Right.
Psychology works, y'all. It works, man.
Well, but I will say this. And the reason why they don't do the double turn as much, because you got to have some really good storytelling.
I give you that as an example. You can't do that all the time.
You can't because
I'm just using it as an example. I'm just saying. My point is I like the antagonist. I like the bad guy. The bad guy. That's the reason you're there, because you want to see this guy get his ass kicked.
Right.
Floyd Mayweather has made a career out of this.
Yep.
What more do you need to know?
Right. It's like the bad guy getting their ass kicked is so real. That's so it's always funny. I'm a huge we're both huge boxing fans, right? But it's always hilarious when boxing fans say stuff like, man, pro wrestling's fake. But it's like, you do realize that boxing matches get promoted the exact same way pro wrestling matches do, right?
They do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather legit knows that he is at the top of his sport. Even him and Canelo was the biggest example of a baby face versus a heel. Canelo wasn't ready to fight Floyd.
No.
When Canelo fought Floyd.
I thought, and I'm a Floyd fan, I thought Canelo was going to beat Floyd because of age. And I know Canelo had knockout power.
Right. Canelo wasn't ready. Canelo might be ready now.
Right.
Canelo might be ready now, but we talk about 10 years ago.
Canelo cold now.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Canelo ready now. We just marched into a boxing podcast, but I don't care. Canelo ready now. 10 years ago when they fought, Canelo wasn't ready. But how did they hype it up? Canelo was the hot, the young cat that's really just knocking cats out. That's out here doing his thing against the old guard who Floyd Mayweather is the detestable, despicable, the money guy. There's a reason why he changed himself from Pretty Boy Floyd to Money Mayweather. Because you only hate a pretty boy for so long.
Yep.
You hate a motherfucker that has money forever. We break it down. It's all pro wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. We break it down just the way that you viscerally feel about people.
And I'm gonna break it down even more. This is what I want to see. I'm gonna say this. I think Roman needs to beat CM Punk's record. I think he needs to win. He needs to be he needs to be champion for 2 years to get him to the ultimate level of a heel.
You know what? So
So he could talk that. So not only can he talk that, he and I'm saying that because it'll give him a legacy that he can speak on, that Taker can't speak on it. Cena can't speak on it. Kurt Angle can't speak on it. Bret Hart can't speak. Shawn Michaels can't. You can't say that they've been champion for 2 years.
Right.
I can.
Yeah. I'll do you one better. Pull the trigger on bringing CM Punk back. Right near when Roman gets close to that record. Pull the trigger on bringing CM Punk back, and then Roman destroys him. Destroys him. Like have just the people get behind him, and CM Punk's back. This is great. All that. Roman squashes him.
Right, no, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. Nope.
Exactly.
Nope.
Exactly.
I'm the man.
Yep. That's how you build a heel.
They
got an
opportunity to make Roman unfucking touchable. They have an opportunity to do it, and I hope they don't fuck it up, man. He needs to be champion for it. He needs to win. And hold up, wait. The way they're booking him is like that match with Kevin Owens. Like he's barely fucking winning.
Yep.
But he's winning.
Exactly. Right. Like he's knocking out the referee.
His ass whooped. Right. Don't get it twisted.
Exactly.
But he's overcoming. Whoever is doing that booking for him, it's perfect.
Exactly.
Why can't you do that like that for everybody?
Exactly. Right. You gotta tell stories, man. You gotta tell stories for the cast that you want to happen for.
He's saying he's the best, but he's proving it. Yeah, there's some, sometimes there's some, Paul Heyman coming to help or Jey Uso coming out but it's working. It's working. But when it comes down to when it's just him and he ain't got no help, man, it's good. It's good. He's showing why he is the man.
Yep. Exactly. All right, man. So we gonna switch gears to the rest of the wrestling world, right? So right. We've been talking about it, Wrestlemania season. I'm gonna just say it like this, man. I called it. You know what I'm saying? So there's this talk about the forbidden door in pro wrestling, right? The forbidden door.
Okay.
So that was when AEW first started. So we gonna go back in history. You know what? I feel like I'm probably gonna put some links on the video and basically explain the New Japan, AEW, Impact, like all that shit. Okay. Because I feel like it's one of those things. This is a storyline going on like 5 years.
It really is.
And we talking about with a new company that's not even 2 years old yet. Yep. That's spearheading telling the story, right?
Right.
So there was this forbidden door. So basically what happened was Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, Cody Rhodes, they were all in New Japan. They were the Gaijin, they were the cast coming in. They were all in Bullet Club, which was the group of cast that ain't Japanese that's just fucking shit up, right? They were having a bunch of success. Now, New Japan was like, yo, we trying to break into America. We trying to break into America and compete with WWE. Because New Japan is Japan's WWE, flat out.
Yep.
Flat out. They Japan's WWE, right? So it's like, yo, we trying to break into America. What's good? So that involves them creating the US title and putting it on Kenny Omega, right? They had a show on Access TV, Mark Cuban. Shout out to